Hey everyone, Dave Hawkins over here, aka Token Dave, the dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by. Okay, I'm not sure if this video is going to be a token topic or Hawkins harangue, but given the subject matter, I'm going to explain what both are since a lot of new people are going to come across this channel. So, the token topics is where I state my own biased opinion on a subject matter based on things that I've heard, read, seen, and experienced. The Hawkins harangue is me ranting about a certain subject matter for a given period of time, and I'm usually more animated. So everything is hyperly politically charged in entertainment today. You know, you got your conservative crybabies crying foul, you got your social justice warrior sycophants crying foul. It's ridiculous. So yeah, given this subject matter and other things in entertainment that I might talk about in the future, let me state this. My political ideology is aligned with the American left. Yes, I am a progressive. Yes, I am a Democrat. No, I am not a liberal. I won't go into that in that video. So, given all that context, a lot of fellow progressives and Democrats get pissed off at me because, I'm a centrist. So while I agree with a lot of their ideologies, their approaches and how they state things, I'm the first to tell them y'all went too freaking far, or y'all being ridiculous, or y'all being hypocrites. So, what does this all have to do with the thumbnail and what's, hashtagged on this? So, my name, Token Dave, dorky token black guy, right? Token black guy has a lot of historical context as well as political context. Mostly, the token black guy is a negative term, and it's usually used to describe the only black person in a Caucasian group who's usually a sellout, And that, stigma usually goes in line with black conservatives or black folk on the right in America. So, with all that said, earlier this week, I got introduced to 6ix9ine the rapper. And apparently there's a lot of memes going around him, on about him. And I don't know everything about what's going on, but I got an overview, and I really have to state this. So, for those that don't know, there's a rapper named 6ix9ine who is facing close to 100 years of jail time due to a lot of his gang activities that he was involved in, and he became a rapper, and he felt that that was his way to get legitimacy in the rap game in the 2010s, right? And so pretty much he got caught, and he is snitching on everybody or everything, trying to reduce his sentence to about 80 years, I think, to 2 years. And there's a lot of memes about it. And basically, from what I'm hearing about the black community or the hip hop community, he's being labeled as a snitch, and pretty much, a lot of negative feelings about it and a lot of mockery. So, here's my take on this whole thing. The guy's a fucking idiot. I'm gonna state this right now. And people are telling me that, all that happened with him. And there are people saying that they feel sorry for him because he's a young cat. That don't fly with me, all right? First and foremost, people that normally join gangs in the inner city, in this day and age, they tend to have a little more options because, they're not as closed off to the rest of the world as they used to be when I was a kid, or as much as like in the 60s all the way to the early 90s, and I'm being very generous at that point. So back then, to get street cred, especially as a rapper, you had to have had some dealings with gang members or in the criminal underworld to get props and respect and credibility. Now, I'm not really listening to hip hop and rap nowadays because it really became crappy. It's not rhythm and poetry or the voice of the streets anymore. It's pretty much hip hop, aka black pop music. All right? me being, not politically correct, hence why a lot of people on the left get pissed off at me. Anywho, so yeah, this guy, I feel no pity for him, especially since he's snitching and everything, and because he knew what he got himself into, and he expected to oh, I'm a rapper, I gotta join a gang and to get credibility, where most people in the rap game, not right now, are not as many, street criminals. Probably organized crime criminals, probably, but they know more of the business side of things, and hence a lot more legitimate money is in, the behind the scenes side, aka, investors, producers, CEOs, financiers. There's a lot more legitimate money behind them. You don't have people like Suge Knight running everything nowadays. Now, on the flip side, people in the rap community saying that, he's a snitch, he's this, bad-mouthing him. Really? Really? Okay, one of my favorite shows is The Boondocks, and The Boondocks, often tackles things that happen in the black community on various angles. Despite the later seasons becoming so satirical, there's still a lot of cultural relevance and points out the ridiculousness and hypocrisy of black folk, and this is one of them. Now they're calling him a snitch, and primarily, as far back as I'm aware of, the snitch goes back to the Omerta, and any Italianos that are watching this, please correct my pronunciation if I'm mispronouncing it, but that's particularly the Sicilian code of silence, right? And it got adapted into the mainstream quickly. Hell, the police officers even have that, the blue wall of silence. And it's something in the streets. But here's the difference. When the Italians, particularly the Italian mafia, did this, when you kept silent, didn't say anything, guess what? You did your time, and you were compensated, you were looked out for, and you were taken care of. What happens when someone doesn't snitch or doesn't, tattletale, and then, if it's something that major, they keep their mouth shut? You know what black folk normally do? Oh, he a fool and everything, dumb enough to get caught and everything. Y'all don't have any loyalty or fond memories about that person. Y'all will be the first to turn your back on him, if that person doesn't snitch, and they go to jail for a long time and everything, and they come out, and what happens when that person comes out? None of y'all are going to be around. So this whole thing with the rapper 6ix9ine is ridiculous on all ends. He's a dumbass for getting involved into gang life, thinking that will be his big ticket to fame, right? And the black and the rap community are fucking idiots because they're saying that he's a snitch, but yet y'all would not look out for or take care of him, if he went to jail for a long time. Agree? Disagree? And I know I'm going to have a heated comment section, but please drop a comment below, give me a like, follow me on Facebook at Token Dave, or on Twitter and Instagram at Token Dave 80. Subscribe, ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. There's more that I could have gone into, but this video is running too long. So all I gotta do is tell you guys later.